As the feud between Elon Musk and Donald Trump continues to escalate, Elon Musk has decided that maybe it's time for him to just create his own political party that represents the 80% of Americans who are in the middle. Now, Elon Musk is supposed to be, according to conservatives, right, the super genius, right? Like engineering, all that stuff, which he's not an engineer. Coding, which he's not a coder. All of these things, by the way, involve lots of math. Okay? And he said that the 80% in the middle don't really have a political home. Now, I'm not going to dispute that 80% think they don't have a political home. What I am going to dispute is that you can't have a middle that's 80%. And only, that would be like the biggest bell curve ever. That's not actually how numbers work. So right off the bat, this moron who thinks he's going to create a new political party has already screwed up a pretty big statistic. But anyway, he gets on social media and he puts out there, he's like, should we create a new political party for the 80% in the middle? And wouldn't you know it, 80% of the people who follow him because they love him said yes. So he gets all excited. He's like, oh, it won and it got 80% and I said 80% and look at that. That's crazy. Who'd have thunk that the guy that owns Twitter and can manipulate any part of it got the exact results that he was seeking? So then a few moments later, after his poll showed that yes, these idiots on Twitter want a new political party, he announced what he's going to call it. And he apparently spent 0 seconds thinking about it because it's the America Party. Let me go ahead and give everybody a little tip here for going through life. Not just political life, but any part of your life. Anybody who wraps themselves in this kind of faux patriotism like Elon Musk is, doesn't know anything about the United States. And it's not real. They're trying to pull the wool over your eyes. That's why his super PAC is the America PAC. His political party is the America Party. Because it's America and we like America. And these dumbasses out in the country see the word America and they're like, hell yeah, America. And they never stop to think like, wait a minute, why is this guy trying so hard to be a patriot? He ain't even from here, right? None of that ever catches you MAGA freaks is a little bit off, right? How they're just draping themselves in the flag all day, every day. These people don't care. They're locusts. They're using up our resources. They're using up our money. They're using up your labor. And once they've extracted everything they can, they move on to another area. Doesn't matter if it's another place here in America, maybe it's another country, whatever it is. They are political, corporate locusts who are pretending to be patriots. But all of that aside, a new political party is not a bad idea. One run by Elon Musk definitely is. But Elon Musk may want to brush up on his American history if he thinks he can just put a post out on Twitter and then suddenly create a new political party here in the United States. The two-party system is pretty much now ingrained in our DNA. It wasn't always that way. It certainly didn't start that way, but it is that way today. Elon, you are not the first person who said, well, why don't we create a new political party? Much like every other part of your life, you're taking other people's ideas and trying to pass them off as your own. New political parties pop up all the time. They just don't typically gain traction, which for some of them is very unfortunate. We've had some great political parties pop up. We still have good political parties that are not Democrat or Republican, but they're relegated, to the state level. They don't hold any national seats. So, Elon, if you think you can just put a post out on Twitter and suddenly, boom, you're the creator of a new political movement, go for it. Why not waste a few $100 million? Because you've got it to waste, right? Nothing will come of it. You're not going to be successful. But it's probably going to be pretty hilarious to watch. And if it siphons off enough Republicans, then I'll thank you in advance for that. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.